And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Minecraft. All right, working on some more automation here. I would like to get... We need some compactors going. So I've got 4 of them. We don't need, a whole, 8 stack for these. We are going to use them... Oh, good lord, that sound. I still can't get rid of it. Anyway, we're going to have 4 of these. And do we have a red print? Red print. We do, yay! Okay, so I want to set up this guy. So he's going to be input output on one side, and that's right the side that we're going to do that. So I'm going to clear this and then paste it along that side. So it's just paste that setting all the way up, and then we're going to need 4 interfaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Bingo. And then let's upgrade them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all the augments. All of them. There. Now they need power. So let's look at some flux duct. Resonant flux duct sounds good to me. So let's just pop, 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 and pop. Because we need a little bit of plating for upgrades and for miscellaneous things. So the first thing we want, and I'm going to kick off a craft for concrete powder, and we're going to craft 10,000 of that. I'm gearing up our materials for building our house. Because everybody is probably thinking, we're like 50 episodes in, and they're still on a slab of bricks. So I think it's high time we start that process, which also means I need a craft for nether quartz blocks, like so. And then let's grab a few of these and go that. Grab a couple of these and do chiseled quartz block.
The cow just walked by you, looked at you, and started walking again.
There's the pillar. So we've got the quartz block, we have the slab, we have the chiseled quartz block, and the pillar block. The last thing is quartz stairs. So these are all. Ooh, we're on a new column. Nice. So pillar, slab, chiseled, stair. So we're gonna need a whole lot of those, which is why we've got how many now? 84,000 nether quartz, because reasons. So now that we have the compactors, we can do some compacting. So we're gonna want, let's see, plate. See, here's all the plates down here. Good number of plates, and there's also one, a fluxed electrum plate, which is a compactor recipe, which we need some fluxed electrum, which we have right here, but we don't have the smelt, so we need the induction smelter in order to do that. So we need a processing recipe from fluxed electrum with sand. And speaking of which, I actually need one of these so I can hop over to my induction smelters. Wink. And that should give me the ingot. Induction smelter, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, that's smelter. All right, induction smelter, you get 4 of these. Okay, and then once we have that, we have 1 ingot equals 1 plate. That's 4 of those. Those go into the 4 compactors that I made. So we're able to craft 4 of those at a time. And then the other plates, I know we use a few. I don't know if we use iron plates. Doesn't look like it. Gold. We do use gold. Innervation dynamo. Don't really use that one at all. Copper. I have a feeling we're going to need one of these. Boiler. No, it's not a boiler conversion. Turbine conversion. Ignition plugs. Yeah, so we need copper plates. So let's craft up some copper. So 1 copper. Let's go to the compactors. Pop that in there. Equals 1 copper plate. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost typed assembler again. Now, copper plate is done. Do we need tin? Tin is used for closed loop cooling. Coolant is no longer used. I don't really use that one. It's a good one, but I don't really use it. Silver. I think this one's used for a few things. Oh yeah, yeah, this one's used for a couple things. So let's look at silver. Again, we need some silver. And we have silver ingot. Goes over there. Gives us a silver plate. Okay, and then, oh, I almost did it again. I get so used to typing an assembler in the search bar on this thing. Okay, so silver is done. Mana infused we don't use. Hey, Mr. Mushroom, get out of here. Mana infused we don't use. Steel I don't think is used for anything. No. Electrum plate. Numismatic press lapidary calibration. And I don't use the numismatic dynamo. Invar though. Tempting. Magmatic dynamo. I don't really think we're going to use Invar for much. Bronze. Tectonic initiator. Tempting. Constanton. Signalum. Lumium is the sapling infuser. I don't really want to grow trees in a machine though. And Enderium is the last one. And I don't think it has any use. So that wraps up probably all of our plates. If I run into another plating recipe, probably want to handle that a little bit. Speaking of fluxed electrum, do I have that on AutoCraft? See, I don't. We need to get that on AutoCraft. So we need some electrum blend in a fluid transposer, and that's 500 millibuckets. That's half a bucket of redstone goes into the electrum blend. So do I have electrum blend? I do. So I have electrum blend. So let's do processing recipe. Electrum blend makes fluxed electrum. Okay, so I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go over to our interface and TRAN fluid transposer. There's our redstone one right here. Pretty obvious. I'm going to pop that in there. So now fluxed electrum is auto craftable, and I'm doing all this because Flower over there wants a sweet set of fluxed electrum armor. And all right, good times. The other thing I want to do really quick is continue the organization of my storage system. I need another drawer. I need some obsidian. I need, my keys are in my backpack. Wait. So there's the drawer. Let's toss in some obsidian. Key and packing tape. The reason I do this here and not up there is because that's constantly getting new items. And you put a drawer that's unlocked up there and you're immediately going to have something pop into it. It's just easier to do it like this. And I might as well put this like that. I'm going to grab an obsidian, pop it in here, and that will immediately start offloading the obsidian from our system into here. And I would like 10 of these, please. Ooh, you know what I also need? I need to do a sawmill for wood. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 is enough. 3. 3 I think is like 130,000. 130,000 obsidian sounds like enough to me. Okay, I'm gonna do the key. That, put the red print in there too, and clean up my inventory a little bit. There we go. So now obsidian will go in here because we're moving the obsidian system from our old area to our new base, which is why we have this tank. So where do we want to put this? I kind of want to start a second line over here. So we'll give us a walkway of like 3, and then another one there. So the machine you got wasn't it the igneous extruder? You're muted.
I didn't know that, but yeah, igneous extruder.
Face this way when you put it in. There we go. There's the igneous extruder. Let's set that to obsidian. And oh, look at that. This thing is just a basic. It's just the cutest little basic version. I think we need to do a kit for that. We have signalum plated fluid duct. We might want to use that instead.
Okay.
Where's the kit? Where'd the kit go? This is stuck on signalum. Ooh, I'm guessing you're crafting flux electrum. Yes.
Well, I had some in there as you were making the.
Yep. And there's just a little bit.
There's okay. There's a couple left. But are the signalum ones rated for hotness?
Oh yeah, anything beyond basic is usually fine. I mean, I've used a super laminar for the blazing pyrotheum, which, let's face it, is way hotter. Okay, so we have. How do we want to do this? So I'm going to cancel all that. So we have water and lava, coming in. And let's do output over here. Let's see what my time is. I want to see if I can do this. Oh, I don't have any more Fluix cable? Really? That's not cool. Okay.
Can't apply. There we go.
What is that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a flux duct, dear.
Oh, whoops.
Signalum plated fluid duct. Oh, I got it. Super laminar. Sorry, super laminar fluid duct is what you're after. Good Lord. I'm just all out of sorts today. Okay, so let's
blame that one on you.
Yeah.
The wrong thing.
There we go. And then we need a blue one for the water on the other side, or on the left side.
Okay. Well, I brought the sink with me.
Okay, so I want to want an import bus with a redstone card. And maybe like 2 acceleration cards. want to slap this here. Redstone card, 2 acceleration cards, active with signal. Now, I would like... Actually, I want to take that Flux cable off. I'm going to put this here. I need a level emitter. Please... Oh, I didn't actually... No, didn't actually have those on Autocraft. Level emitter. Is this a tiny idiot? It's so hard to see. ME level emitter. Just like that. And I want to make that a craft because I usually use a few of these around. It's a good way of automating and gating things. So let's just... I'm going to craft just one for now. Okay, so I'm going to put a level emitter here. Okay, so this will gate... Let me grab some obsidian. When obsidian are below... what do we want? Like 5... Nah. 7,000? 8,000? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
8,000. Why not? So when...
I think that's what it's at on the other server.
When it's less than 8,000, this will blink on, and this will start pulling obsidian out of here. Now, our kit should be done. It is. And as such, you can now augment it.
It's almost out of power.
Well, that's going to be simple fix, quantum entangleporter. I'm going to put this right here. You are not going to be a part of that. This thing is on power supply. You are eject on the items. That's funny. I'm going to turn all of those off. Fluids is going to be all off. Energy is already... Oh, those are all input. We're going to turn that on. And then we need... That was a resonant flux duct that I put away just a few minutes ago. Okay, so now we need to actually hook this up to our AE system. And we can do that many, many ways, but we're going to go over the top. We're just going to hook this baby right up. There we go. And now the smarter way to do that would be around this side and not take up more real estate like that. So because this is on, this is importing, and so it's pulling in all the obsidian. As you can see, our lava is just, it's now using that lava so fast. It's glorious, actually. It's actually glorious.
Nice.
So yeah, it's wherever our lava, I don't even remember. I have zero idea of where that lava pump is in the nether. Like I have no concept of where that is. I haven't been to the nether in this world in some time. So yeah. Anyway, that will import obsidian constantly until we've got 8,000, and then it'll stop. So that's a good way to gate it. And we can just keep an eye on how much we have here. And this will hold way more than 8,000. So if we happen to mine some, or if we run across some, yeah, that's pretty easy to find. But yeah, that's a moved system, and now we actually have even more stuff taken away from our old base, which is great. Oh, look at that rain. Wow, the rain starts almost exactly where the building edge is. That's awesome.
I put the rain shield right here.
Did you put it sort of in the middle?
Down. Yeah, but one block down.
So we can finally start taking this stuff down that's been here forever and ever.
And
We can take this down. We can take this down. Oh, I love making progress on a build. I need dirt. RT is usually something I type in. I try, again, people who are just catching the series know, anytime I try to search for something, I try to not move my hands as much. So if I can search for something without moving my hands, then that's great. So every once in a while, you know, it's a swear word when I do that. So I try to avoid that, but most of the time I can do it.
rain shield in action.
Yeah, rain shield.
Also known as rain stick.
The rain stick, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So these are keeping this whole system over here running nicely. We do need to automate the button machine over here, the atomic reconstructor. This is something. Now we don't really use actually additions for a lot of stuff, so it kind
But
of.
the button machine is really useful.
Yeah, the button machine is useful because it can make leather. It can. I mean, there's a lot of.
Take apart books.
Yeah, make prismarine. I mean, there's so much stuff to it. I bet you my concrete is done. It is 10,000 concrete. Look at that. That's the powder. The actual concrete is going to use obscene amounts of water.
Yep.
So I want to actually get this made. Push my water to the limit there. I want to auto-craft some of that stuff. I need to craft up some quartz. So let's craft up. I'm going to craft up 10,000 quartz blocks. And we're gonna start.
I'm gonna add those to our dankness.
I don't, because if I'm building, I don't want those to. Oh, actually, the builder's wand does use those, doesn't it?
It does.
The other thing I'm going to want to do is set up some crafts. So the basic blocks that you're going to need to build this, I've already automated the quartz. So you need, all the different flavors of quartz block. Pillars, blocks, chiseled slabs, and stairs. The other thing you're going to want is a whole lot of netherrack. So if we look at brick, and that's a mud brick. Nether brick, not automated. So if we look at redstone furnace, so that works. I'm not seeing the smeltery from mechanism in here. So these are redstone furnace recipes. So we want nether brick from nether rack, and we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at redstone furnace. Yeah, I'm gonna make 4 more. I want all the furnaces to make nether brick, because we're gonna use nether brick stairs for our roof, and it's gonna be quite a lot of nether brick stairs. So it's going to be a big structure. Okay, so that takes care of nether brick stairs. The other thing we're going to want is nether brick, which I don't know. Yeah, see, nether brick isn't. I'm going to actually make 2 of these. And then we're going to take the stairs, and we're going to make 2 more of these. And let's look at regular brick. I want regular brick stairs. I don't need 2 of those. And the reason I'm making 2 of those for the assemblers is I will actually want more than one assembler working on these. So this will be able to craft 5 at a time. Well, now I'm able to craft 10 at a time. So it's just better that way. Just much easier. Okay.
You like it fast.
I do. When I craft something, I like to craft a lot of it. Okay.
A lot of it, and you want it now.
Clear that out. I need stone slabs. This is another one that you're going to want. You don't need 2 of these because it makes 6 at a time. So you can actually craft quite a few when you kick off that craft. So now stone slabs are in there. So I'm going to want like 2,000 of those. Bricks, not as much. It's the concrete. Let's go check our concrete. I bet you my water. Oh, that's actually keeping up pretty good. That's pretty good. It takes 3 connections, but it works well. And how's our obsidian doing over here? Oh, it's still going strong. So, building materials, let's just run through them really quick. Quartz, a lot of different quartz blocks. A lot of different of those. Black concrete, which I'm making. A lot of brick-based things. So stone bricks, stone brick stairs, stone slabs. And then the last big item is cobblestone walls. Cobblestone walls. We're gonna need a craft for this. And then we're going to need a craft for nether brick fence. F-E-N... No, not S. Nether brick fence. Okay, let me run through. We already have glowstone, torches. Yeah, we have torches. I'm going to craft 1,000 of those. Quartz blocks, I'm crafting those. I'm going to craft up, well, I gotta wait till my quartz is done before I can craft the stairs. I might use some anvils, so let's do iron. Let's do anvil. Yes, indeed. Anvils. Might be a little puzzling at first, but they'll come in handy. So cobblestone, I got pretty much all the big bases covered. There might be some miscellaneous stuff here and there, but I try to keep, with these builds, I try to keep it more or less simple and just grandiose, just huge, and allow you guys who are watching to customize it even further. So as you're building this thing, you can say, hey, I think this would look good here, or that would look good here. And you can, go crazy customizing stuff with chisel and with all of that. Whatever looks good to your eye, you can go ahead and experiment with. What my main purpose is to give you an idea of what's, a starting point. Somewhere to say, okay, we're going to start here and we're going to try some things out. But that is the basic building blocks of what you're going to need, and we will tackle that process in future episodes. But just make sure you've got lots and lots of stuff available to craft with. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.